Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 22nd, 2022. We got some Monday Night Raw to talk about, but before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm filming this right now on the 21st, but I will be uploading on the 22nd. So it will be 2 days before what happened. Yesterday, we lost a legend. Not a WWE legend, a kids show icon from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If you guys don't know what that is, I think most kids watch this thing. If they want to watch less violent heroes, they watch the Power Rangers. When I was a kid, I used to watch Power Rangers, and I remember this guy in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in Dino Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, David Frank, he passed away yesterday, and I'm upset because he is one of the childhood TV shows that I watch, and it's sad to see because he was one of my favorite guys because he was the Red Ranger, he was the Black Ranger, the Green Ranger, and he was always the boss. I love the boss guys. I like the Red Ranger, and he was the Red Ranger multiple times. So, rest in peace to David there, because it is upsetting. And a lot of people is upset. Even the Power Rangers, the Power Rangers cast, every season of Power Rangers, every era of the Power Rangers, those casts should be upset as well. And the producers and the crew should be upset, and David's his family and his friends. I hope you guys. I wish you guys well because it's upsetting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Monday Night Raw to talk about, and we got interesting news. At Survivor Series, there will be a triple threat match for the United States title. The two guys that likes to beat up people now and gets angry fast is Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus the champion Seth freaking Rollins. Because remember, Seth freaking Rollins got beat up by both of these guys the last 2 weeks. And now he wants to fight both of them and beat both of them to shut them up. Will he do it? We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Bianca Belair says they will give us Friday to find out their last member of the team. Number 5, who will it be? We don't know. Mia Yim has a new name. Michigan? I think that's what her name is. I don't know, but Corey Graves called her Mia Yim when they were doing an interview. AJ Styles was doing an interview. So, yeah, interesting. So first we got Kevin Owens coming out, and he is telling us why he joined the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre in War Games. Why he chose that team? We thought it would be Sami Zayn, but no, he says he's doing it because he wants to get to Roman Reigns. Because he was the guy that fought Roman Reigns the 3 times before this whole big, long reign as champion. And Kevin Owens been screwed because of Bloodline. Not Solo not that time. Solo, not that time, because Solo made his debut and he screwed Drew McIntyre, not Kevin Owens. But the Usos did, and Paul Heyman and all the people. Sami Zayn didn't do it. He wasn't an ordinary Us yet. So, and then he says, they invited me to SmackDown, so he did the same thing. He brought the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre to Raw. And then they had some words to say until they got interrupted by Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley. And they had some words to say to the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens. But, ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus issued a challenge, the Brawling Brutes versus the Judgment Day, and they accept the match. And then the brawl just broke out, and then Brawling Brutes were standing tall. So we had the match. It was a pretty decent match. Dominic is still useless right now. I'm not happy, Dominic. You don't do that to your father. Yeah, everything that this guy says is about his father. Like, you could make fun of those guys, the guys that you have faced, because Ray is gone. Ray is on SmackDown. Your meter. Why in the world you keep on talking about Ray? Yeah, you're a selfish son that can't win a championship on his own because he won the tag titles with his father, and his father's the one that gave him the title shot. So I don't know what you done for the Judgment Day to keep yourself in there, because at the end we just saw Dominic Mysterio run like a big baby from Sheamus. He ran up to the stage until the OC came out and made him run back to the ring. But the winner of that match was the Brawling Brutes. And then we had a big brawl with the Brawling Brutes and then the OC and with Judgment Day, all that stuff. Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when AJ Styles was doing his interview, the OC got attacked by the Judgment Day, and they were fighting in the parking lots. And ladies and gentlemen, Michigan was not in the main event because she got attacked. She wasn't there for her partner, Asuka, while she was having her match with Ripley. That's not good. Well, we were supposed to have Johnny Gargano versus The Miz, but Miz injured his hand by doing TikTok. He wasn't dancing this time. He says he was punching and kicking, and he accidentally punched a cactus. Why in the world you have a cactus, and why are you punching near the cactus? And he says, yeah, I have a cactus because he's rich. Well, you need a new brain because you're shouldn't be fighting or doing some punches near a cactus. And he says the cactus is not going to be alive, but he says he will. I think a cactus will be alive. Because he still has more sticky things, more stabby needles, more than you have a hand. So calm down there, Miz. But Miz says Johnny wants to wrestle, and he says I got you an opponent, and that opponent is Omos. And Johnny did some good things. He tried to knock him out, but the Miz got involved, of course. Won't stop getting himself involved, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Omos. Remember, next week, it will be Dexter Lumis versus The Miz for a contract and the money that Dexter Lumis is owned by Miz. And if The Miz wins, Dexter's gone for good. Well, we will find that out what happens next week. Then we have Austin Theory versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali still has her injuries on his ribbies. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was Austin Theory. And then Bobby Lashley, when Austin Theory was about to do the aftermath attack, Bobby Lashley came out. And then he says, stay in the ring. You got my attention. Stay in the ring. And then we can start fighting when I get there. And they did start fighting, and then Austin Theory ran like a big baby. There's a lot of people that runs like a big baby. And then Austin Theory was in the backstage, and he saw Mustafa Ali in the backstage hurt, and because he's tired and he's trying to sit. And then Austin Theory just picks up Mustafa Ali, waits until Bobby Lashley runs through the curtain, and then he throws Mustafa Ali at Bobby Lashley. And Austin Theory made a stupid idea and shoves Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley just grabs him and brings him on top of the stage. And he starts beating up Mustafa Ali. Thank God Seth Rollins was not in a match or a fight. But you should be happy that these guys are fighting each other and wasting their tiredness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, then we had the new tag team. A new tag team, guys. And we want to know if this tag team actually could work. We have Elias teaming up with Matt Riddle to verse Alpha Academy. Oh, thank you. Oh, I hate that words. Just say thank you. Thank you. Is that what your IQ gives you? A thank you? A thank you. Stupid Chad Gable. You need to speak more English there. Say thank you. Thank you. THANK. Thank you. Jeez. And he says he has an IQ. He doesn't know how to say thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, and we thought Elias and Matt Riddle might lose. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Elias. And Riddle, after Elias did a final cut, a.k.a. Goldust's finisher, and then we saw the corkscrew flippy flop that Matt Riddle does on top of the turnbuckle, and they got the win. My nose is runny, man. Oh my god. No, I did not wipe it. No, I did. I'm disgusting. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin. Oh my god, my nose. It was a pretty decent match, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pretty decent match. It was a rematch from WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre was in Raw one night only, so he says, let's do this, and he did. But ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre won by not by disqualification, by distraction by a new improved Akira Tozawa. He's not wearing his ninja clothes. He's wearing the same clothes that he was wearing before he was a ninja. And he had this blonde hair. And he attacked JBL. And he took JBL's hat. And Drew McIntyre gets to win by the Claymore. Good. I'm happy that Akira Tozawa stopped being a ninja. It got stupid. Because on Twitter he said goodbye. People thought he quit the WWE, but I guess he's saying goodbye to the gimmick and hello to the old gimmick that he was doing at the Cruiserweight Classic. So yeah, thank God. Then we have Rhea Ripley versus Asuka, but there was a lot of talking. Bianca, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka went in the ring. Michigan was a little had a little problem when she got attacked in the parking lot, so she couldn't make it. They had a whole bunch of words to say, talking about war games, blah blah blah, the rivalry, and then the Damage Control came out. I thought the match was going to start, so Bayley has to say some words. Oh my God, why are there so many words? And then we thought it would be over because Asuka had the last. I think she had the last word until Rhea Ripley has something to say. Oh my goodness! And then we finally start the match. Thank God. But it was a pretty. Oh my God! I can't say words now. They said words, but I can't say words. It was a pretty decent match, and ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Rhea Ripley. This is an advantage match for the War Games. So when there's two people in the ring, when the time runs out, the time limit runs out, the Damage Control team comes in and it turns into a 2-on-1, and it will always be a handicap: 3-on-2, 4-on-3, 5-on-4, and then until the last Bianca Belair's team will be 5-on-5. But that one person will be 100%, and she will be ready to fight, but her teammates will not be ready to fight because they're going to be hurt after the 5-on-4 beatdown. So we will find out what happens there on War Games on Saturday nights. But we had a brawl happening with all the members of the teams. I thought we were going to find out who is going to be the last member, but we do have to wait until Friday night SmackDown. Why do I have to wait until more days? Thank God I don't have to wait until Saturday night. But, ladies and gentlemen, I got my predictions, and everybody has theirs. My prediction, it has to be somebody returning. So it could be Charlotte Flair, it could be Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, or the big risk will be Chelsea Green. Because people are saying it's 100% that she's coming back to WWE. But remember, when Mia Yim left Impact Wrestling. It didn't take her that long to join WWE. Well, that Chelsea Green left Impact Wrestling. Will she come to jump to WWE? Because remember, Becky Lynch is not part of SmackDown. Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks is. But don't they need a crazy person like Chelsea Green? I'm hoping Triple H gives her the crazy gimmick like they did in Impact Wrestling. But if she's going to be crazy Chelsea Green, wouldn't she be crazy like Nikki Cross? And then Bianca Belair could have a crazy woman on their team as well. Because I don't see anyone else teaming up here. Only returns. But Candice LeRae is part of Raw. Becky Lynch is part of Raw, but they're doing this on SmackDown. Charlotte Flair is on SmackDown. Sasha Banks is on SmackDown. And Chelsea Green doesn't even have a brand. Not yet. But who could it be? Remember, Raw ladies could come to SmackDown for one night only, but will they put a Candice LeRae? Why wouldn't they just do that on Raw if it was Candice LeRae? Or Becky Lynch, because she's on Raw, wouldn't they just do it on Raw? Why they're waiting until Friday Night SmackDown? It has to be a return. I think it's a return. That's my prediction. My prediction is those four. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, or Chelsea Green. I'll be happy with any of them because it would be an interesting team to face. Damage Control, Rhea Ripley, and Nikki Cross. I forgot Nikki Cross was in that match too. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to, hit the like button. For the Green Ranger, if you watch Power Rangers when you're a kid. Or if you are a kid still and you watch Power Rangers. I used to love Power Rangers. I wake up every morning, every Saturday morning, because that's when they come on when I was a kid. I wake up every Saturday morning and I watch Power Rangers. My favorite Power Ranger was Ninja Storm. But Tommy was not in Ninja Storm. But I've seen some of them. I've seen movies as well of the Power Rangers. It is upsetting that this man passed away yesterday. I will be uploading this video tomorrow, so it'll be 2 days. 2 days after that he passed away. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to put that in there because he's like an icon to me because I love. I still like Power Rangers, I just don't watch them. But I still like them. It's pretty cool to watch. Like, if you want a PG Avengers, you watch the Power Rangers. Because there's a lot of blood in Avengers, a lot of swearing, and no parents will want their kids to watch that. Right? They don't want to see no swearing. They don't want to see their kids watch anything with swearing in it or blood. So you put Power Rangers on. There's no swearing, and there's no blood. Maybe there's a little blood when they have a little scrape on their head, because they had to try to look. When they get blown up, they had to try and make it look real that they got hurt. But it's a little blood, just a little scrape. Nothing bad, nothing brutal, nothing like you have a broken arm, a ripped off arm, and anything like that. Nothing like that. So, it is upsetting, but ladies and gentlemen, I hope all my love and respect to his family, because it's upsetting. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tala is out. Bye!